The next one we need to learn about is the level 2 total all objects are about the reusability. Okay, so in that reusability, first one we need to learn about user defined functions, how these user defined functions are working. Then we'll go for what you mean by methods and what you mean by modules, what you mean by packages, Whoops concepts, some other syntax errors, lambda function. These all chapters will be covered as part of the advanced level of training. The first lesson in this one is UDF, user defined functions. In user defined functions, we majorly concentrate on what exactly meaning of defining the function without arguments and return type. Function with one argument and no return type. Create a function with one argument and with return types. And what is the importance of the docstrings? Function with multiple arguments and creating function to return multiple values. These are the activities what's supposed to complete in this one. Let's see first one, that is called as define a function without argument and return type. Without argument and return type. Okay, this is what we are seeing here. We are trying to define a function which is known as function welcome. This is nothing but called as name of the function. Whatever you want, you can provide it. And this round brackets is required. Then colon is required. This is the name of the function. And here, you know already four spaces are available. These four spaces technically called as indentation. This is the body part of the function. We, in all the lines, whatever we are writing in the body, we have to maintain this indentation properly. Then we are trying to print here, welcome to user defined functions by Myla Ramreddy. Nothing but we are trying to create here one function object. Once we create the function object, we are trying to run that function object by giving the name, whatever available, the name we are giving, and we are trying to run it. Let us try to do this one practically. Okay, so we are trying to define def is the one of the keyword. If you go and try to observe, we know already keywords, 33 keywords are available. In that keywords, one of the keyword is this definition, also one of the keyword. Definition also one of the keywords. So if you go for keyword, then we are trying to go for keyword dot keyword list. Then if you observe, the list has one of the keyword that is known as def. This def keyword is useful to create the function. Def keyword is useful to create the function. Is useful to create function object. Function object. Okay, now we understand what is the def keyword purpose. Then how to use it is def. Then we can write whatever name we want it, we can write it. We are giving the name as welcome. Then colon is mandatory. Now the moment you press enter, automatically cursor is taking the position after four spaces. These four spaces are called as indentation. Now here we are writing here print. So welcome to reusability of the code, reusability of the code. Welcome to reusability of the code. Now something like this I written. Then if I ask here whatever I created here type of function underscore welcome, it is saying as it is a function object what you are creating. You know how to create the integer object, right? Similarly, you are creating today function object. For example, in world class, we learned a is equal to 10. This is nothing but creating the integer object. How we created the integer object? Similarly, we created here function object we created. Now, if we want to see the value of the a, I need to call that a. Similarly, I want to see this function values. I need to go and I need to call this function also something like this. So this is called as defining function. This is called as define function, and this is called as call the function or run the function. Call or run the function. So two pieces are available for any object. One is to define, second is to call or run the function. Please create this welcome one. Then we'll try to see how to pass the arguments to the function in the next session.